you don't have dandruff. Ugh. Don't worry. How was your bath? Not a fan? High key looks like I've been lactating, but anyways, today's a packing day. Tomorrow, I'm so excited. I am so excited. We're about to go to Kansas City and we are turning up with the crew. I love a good sun, moon, rising combo energy. Like, so Noel, he's a Scorpio. Of course, we're celebrating his Scorpio ass birthday. He's a Scorpio. Maisho's a Scorpio moon, and me and Yaylee, Noel's girlfriend, are Scorpio risings. So like, it's like the Scorpio big three trifecta energy. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Let's get into it. So I tripped with my boyfriend. Y'all know his name, Logan. I tripped with him on the eclipse. It was the full moon eclipse, the lunar eclipse in Taurus. And we consumed our shrooms with some tea. It was just like the craziest thing ever because we were watching Sex and the City when we were like waiting for our shrooms to kick in, and by the end of that 30-minute episode, we were there. We were up there. And more like shrooms, I realized, is like not even an up there experience. It's a right here experience. Like, it's a heart chakra experience. Like, that shit is so crazy. But I just realized a lot of things on that trip. One of the first things that I realized was that like I really had abandoned myself. Like, I was really under this spell for years of self-abandonment because I realized that like, yeah, I know myself, but like I hadn't made a home within myself. I had been seeking homes outside of myself, and I feel like this year alone has taught me, especially because we're literally moving, like it had taught me that like, you know, no matter where you go, your home, your idea of home should be constant because you are your home. You know, your body, this body is your home. So it's like the idea of home should never leave you, no matter where you're at, no matter where you go in the world. Like, and I had realized that like I hadn't really cultivated like a safe space within myself, which is why I feel like I'm always in fight or flight mode. Like, I hadn't really had like, you know, like grounding practices, and just something to routinely make sure that I am in my body and to like maintain being in my body, because life be lifing and it be trying to take you out. And yeah, like the shrooms trip was really just a coming back into my body experience rather than an out of body experience, if that makes sense. I also thought a lot about this next step that I'm taking in my life. Like, of course, I'm doing this as a family with Logan and with Zola, but just like thinking from a personal perspective, like this is a new era for me. I'm literally moving out of the country. That's freaking crazy, but like so me at the same time. And I'm not going with any of my family of origin. Like, I'm going with the family that I'm cultivating, that I've cultivated myself, rather than the family that I was born into. And that in itself is a very exhilarating and very, very, very nerve-wracking experience for me, because I got anxious attachment issues. But we gonna get into that in another video, because I just don't think I have time for that in this video. But yeah, like, it's just very exhilarating. It's very scary, but also like, this is exactly what we prayed for. We always knew that this would happen. So like, get with it, you know? And I've just been reflecting on my life here in Omaha and just like observing my surroundings. And I really took a second to realize, like, no shade, no tea, but like, people live a very mediocre life here. And that's why I'm getting the fuck out of here. This was never going to be like a forever place, but I moved here when I was 17. So, you know, I've been here ever since then. And now I'm ready to spread my wings and fly away. But that's because this place is just full of mediocrity. And I don't want to live a mediocre life anymore. I was never born for that. I was never cut out for that. I didn't come here for that. So eventually, when you're ready to not want to live a mediocre life, you have to take some risks. And this is my risk. This is our risk. The fact that we're doing this for real. And we don't even know what's to come from this. Like, we have no plan. We're just dipping and figuring shit out, and just, we're willing to tango with the universe, because it takes two to tango, to make shit shake, to make things happen. And I'm down for it. I am truly, truly down for it. What else did I realize on my trip? You see, I tripped like so long ago, it feels like. I should have made this video when it was like fresh in my system. I really had to sit and embrace the fact that my life is truly about to change on a very severe level. And the only thing that I'm focused on is being able to sustain the major life changes, the major blessings that are about to come my way. Like, I want to be able to sustain the new timeline that I am on. And so yeah, sustainability was a huge theme on this trip, and was really the theme for a lot of conversations that took place between me and Logan that night. And I realized that, like, I don't want to sit at my desk reading charts all day. Like, I just don't. I don't think that's sustainable. I think it's very draining for me. Some people are cut out for that and they're meant to do that. That's their path. But I realize that for me, that's just not going to be sustainable. I'm just in a space of like rebranding and figuring out how I want to incorporate my passions and my purpose. And things are coming together. Things are coming together, praise God. But yeah, this life that I was living before, I was basically just living another rat race and essentially repeating the same cycle that I had been repeating in the other timelines before this one. The only thing that is sustainable right now, for real, is just being me. And while I'm in my waiting era, while I am just kind of figuring it out, the shrooms told me that like I just need to be okay with like making my little silly little videos and keeping it pushing. And if that's the only thing that I can offer, then that's the only thing that I can offer. The only thing that is sustainable is what's in my heart and moving with integrity. Like, I really could be out here just pushing readings 247, saying, book with me, book with me, book with me. And the best way for me to be me, the easiest way for me to be me is to document my life, because I get so much joy out of it. I love looking back at my videos. I love going through the embarrassment while I watch my old videos and just kind of transcend that shame and like replace it with pride. And I love seeing how far I've come, and I love knowing that if these videos are inspiring me, even if it's just like a random like clip of a day in my life, if it inspires me, then I know that it is going to inspire somebody else. That's all that matters to me, really. Like, fuck the accolades, fuck the old idea of what success should look like. All that shit is not sustainable. And Pluto, in the last degrees of Capricorn, is showing us that. So I'm just trying to get comfortable with my new idea, my own idea of success and sustainability. And I trust that me being me is enough to sustain myself. I might not be out here racking up the millions right now with my 20 subscribers, but there will be a day. There will be a day where I will be making multiple streams of income, diverse streams of income, just by being me. Because that is the greatest superpower that a motherfucker can have. I'm very grateful for the chaos that takes place in the life that I live. I'm very grateful for the mundane aspects of my life, or just days like this where I'm just chilling. So yeah, I want to do more shrooms, and I will be doing more shrooms, because Amsterdam, I'm coming for you.